Where'd we leave off?
We're back after
We're
back after some technical difficulties. Sorry about that. We were talking about how New England's going to cream Miami. We're both in on New England minus 7.5. Moving on, we have Jacksonville at Buffalo. Jacksonville 6.5-point dogs in this game. That's a little surprising to me. What do you think about that, Bryce?
Yeah, I was surprised about that too. Chad Kenny is having a sort of a renaissance. Buffalo's defense has been terrible. I don't know. This is kind of a toss-up for me. I'm going to go Buffalo just because they're at home.
Yeah, I kind of like Buffalo in this too, but I think Jacksonville's going to make it a little bit closer. So I'm going to take Jacksonville plus the 6.5. I like Jacksonville in those points right now. Seattle at Chicago. Chicago 4.5-point favorites in this game. I was a little surprised. I thought this line would be a little bit more, especially with those suspensions to the Seattle defenders. What do you think?
I think it has a lot to do with Forte's injury. I think Brandon Marshall is going to eat up Seattle's depleted secondary. Though I hate Jay Cutler, so I'm going to go Seattle.
Yeah, Forte's hurt, and that takes a little bit away in their receiving game. But Michael Bush is a bulldozer. They're going to be just fine. I think Chicago wins this by 10 points. Seattle's kind of going to fade away here towards the end of the year, and I like Chicago to keep making statements after those couple hard losses. San Fran at St. Louis. 49ers and Colin Kaepernick are 7.5-point favorites in this game. What do you think?
I think San Francisco easily. They're going to be pissed that St. Louis took them to overtime. They're going to come out and destroy the Rams.
Well, I made my picks earlier today, and I kind of forgot about that overtime tie because, whatever, it's a tie. I don't get what the big deal is. They should have won that game in regulation if they didn't want to tie. But I think St. Louis is going to hang in this game. I think they're going to hang within a touchdown. So I think it'll be a good game. It's in St. Louis. It's a division game. You can't get too overzealous in those division games with those spreads. So I like St. Louis to hang within 7.5, definitely. Tampa Bay at Denver. What a matchup we have here. Denver is 6.5-point favorites in this game. What do you think?
I think it's going to be closer than I'd like it to be. Vincent Jackson has always given Denver trouble. I'm going to pick Denver. I'd be an idiot not to.
You're going to take Tampa?
No, Denver.
You're going to take Denver. Okay.
Football Broncos.
Okay, I like Tampa in this game. Not just because I'm a Raiders fan and you're a Denver fan, but I like Tampa. Tampa's a hard team to pick against right now. I picked them last week, even though they lost. They're rolling good, and they want to get that playoffs. So I don't think they're going to win. I think it's going to be a very close game. I see maybe a field goal at the end of this by Prater to win it. Pittsburgh at Baltimore. Baltimore are early 1.5-point favorites in this game. What do you think?
I think Baltimore wins by more than 1.5. Yeah, Pittsburgh just got, without Roethlisberger, their offense struggles.
Yeah, I think there is some word that Big Ben might play in this game, but yeah, I think Baltimore is going to win this game. I think even if Big Ben does play, that doesn't bring back all the other people that are hurt. I think Brown's questionable. But yeah, I think Baltimore's just a way better team at this point. Yeah, they're going to win this by. I'll take that point. I'll take that Baltimore minus 1.5 any day.
Yeah.
Cleveland at Oakland. Oakland early 1.5 favorites in this. What do you think?
There's a lot of tradition in these franchises, and that's about all that there is left. I think, Carson Palmer's been looking good. The Oakland offense isn't too terrible. Cleveland, I'm going to go Cleveland.
Yeah. McFadden could be back in this game, but, gosh, how can you pick the Raiders right now? Cleveland escaped with the win. They should have won that game by a lot more, given the 8 turnovers they had last week. But Pittsburgh is still a decent defensive team. Cleveland on the road, huh? I'll take it. I'll take Cleveland plus 1.5. Sorry, Raiders. You gotta beat somebody in order for me to pick you again. Intriguing matchup here. Cincinnati at San Diego. Cincinnati is a favorite in this game. A 1.5 favorite in this game. What do you think?
Oh, I think, Norv Turner's time in San Diego is ending.
Yeah.
I think that team has largely given up on him. I think I'm going to go Cincy.
This has been, our show all year has been the Norv Turner Bash Hour. I kind of like it just because I'm a Raiders fan, but and I'm not exactly sure why, but I'm going to take San Diego in this game. I think they got to bounce back and win one for the Gipper, or whatever you want to say. At least one game this year they're going to come out and win. Prove, maybe make it a little harder, but yeah, I think Norv Turner loses his job at the end of this year. Gosh, I wouldn't even be surprised if they trade Phillip Rivers. If they can get something for him and start over again, they might be willing to do that. But I think they're going to win this game. Cincinnati, people are getting. What's that?
I don't know who would want Rivers.
Yeah, exactly.
Not me.
Exactly. But yeah, I think Cincinnati's people are getting a little high on them right now, and they're going to take a step back this week. Philadelphia at Dallas. It's Dallas 7.5 point favorites in this game. What do you think?
It's in McD. Philadelphia looks terrible right now. Their offensive line is terrible. I'm going to go Dallas.
2 weeks ago, I was mesmerized by this Nick Foles guy and thinking they were going to walk into Washington and win the game. And for some reason, I'm mesmerized again. I don't know why, but it seems like a trap to me. That's a lot of points in this game. Dallas is not a particularly good home team. They just don't put people away at home like they should. So I think Nick Foles and the Eagles are going to hang within 7.5 in this game. So I'll take Philly plus 7.5. I'll probably be kicking myself Sunday night for doing so, but whatever. Let's give it a shot. Monday night, last game, New York at Washington. Giants early 2.5 point favorites on the road. What do you think?
I am an RG3 believer. I think he, combined with the immense mental power of Mike Shanahan, are going to destroy the New York Giants.
Wow!
I think they win by I think they win by a comfortable margin.
Okay. When these two teams met in New York, how many weeks ago or whatever, it seemed that Washington was just going to fade away, and they really hung in that game. And even though they lost, they played till the final minute. They made it really close, a lot closer than people think. And I think RG3 has taken some good steps forward, and this is going to be a really good game. But all that being said, I'm going to take the Giants. I think the Giants. This is the time of year where the Giants get rolling. They looked terrible up until their bye week and up until last Sunday over the last month. But this is when the Giants get rolling. They know when they need to win games, and they come out and win them. And it's only a field goal game. It's only a field goal spread, 2.5 points. So I think they probably win this by 7. It's going to be a great game, great Monday night game. I'd rather watch this than Carolina, Philadelphia like last week. So, yeah, I'm going to take the Giants minus 2.5. This has been Obscure Depths. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I'll take care of that for next time. Bryce, thanks for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was fun.